and welcome to your first episode of SAGL News for 2026. Hope you had a good new year. I am your host, Sister Tawania Grangent, Grand OES Conductress, and today I have the honor and privilege to have a very special co-host guest with us today, none other than Mr. Roderick Ivan Moore, the 33rd degrees Grand Master for Smooth Ashlar Grand Lodge, state of Georgia. What's the rest of it? F and A, Y M. Say it all, because
Free to accept the ancient York Rite Masons, Prince Hall origin, jurisdiction of Georgia, where I am the Honorable Roderick Ivan Moore.
He said it better than me. Thank you for coming out here, Grandmaster.
No problem.
Came all the way over here to little countryside to come visit little old us, and we sure do appreciate it.
No problem. My pleasure.
Now, let's get to the good stuff.
Oh, Lord.
We asked the Grandmaster here today to ask a few questions about some of the things that are going on around the state. And the first thing we want to know is, how's it been? You have officially been a Grandmaster for almost 5 months?
Yes.
Are you making the Grandmaster, or is the Grandmaster making you?
I'm going to put it like that. I'm making the Grandmaster. At the end of the day, I am honored and deeply humbled to be the Grandmaster. But it's a work in progress. I came out swinging the first week.
Indeed.
And set the agenda for the craft. And I know nobody has ever seen a Grandmaster do that, but I've been preparing for this moment for the past 2 or 3 years now, and to have that opportunity. So when I did get the opportunity, I wanted to come and show our members that I'm ready for this opportunity, and I had an agenda for us to move forward and be better than ever.
Well, that was a mouthful. So I have a couple other questions I want to ask.
Mm-hmm.
This one's coming from people that I know.
Okay.
Please explain to us why you felt that it was important to add names to the districts as opposed to just have district number 1 and 2, et cetera, et cetera.
One of the reasons that came to my vision for Smooth Ashlar is because a sense of pride. I know we already have a sense of pride. This is district number 1, 2, this is district 15. I'm from district 15. But I think that because we are a God-based, and I don't want to say Christian-based, because we are supposed to be godly people, and our base as far as our traditions and landmarks based on the Bible, I thought that we should have strong biblical names in front of our districts, and it shows that certain type of pride, not only being a men or women of God, but just being a good human being.
Okay. Well, Grandmaster, having said that, where do you see Smooth Ashlar Grand Lodge in, let's say, 5 years when you're knocking down, coming on out the office?
Well, first, I see us better than ever from this point to that point. One of the things that I want us to constantly be is continue doing the service amongst our communities. Continue to be an impact, no matter what it is, as far as community service is concerned, charitable donations, doing that on a consistent basis. Right now, we are just kicking the surface of it right now. And as we keep going and getting better and better at it, setting calendars, knowing what we're going to do, when we're going to do it, and how we're going to do it, that's going to also make us better in the next 5 years. Also, our membership growth. I'm looking right now, we're possibly with men and women, we're probably about between 700 to 850 members part of Smooth Ashlar. My goal is that Smooth Ashlar be close to 5,000 by the time I leave my post and pass it on to the next person that's going to be in charge of Smooth Ashlar. But at that time, I also want us to broaden our social media. I wanted to get to a point where we sponsoring on little short films, as far as documentary of the people who do good work here in Smooth Ashlar, like yourself and your husband there. People that has contributed years and years to our organization. So, if it's a little short film about this person or a little short film about doing something in the community. So not only that we touch the state of Georgia, that we touch the national compact, the whole United States, knowing that we are constantly doing work in our organization. So I know that our leadership will get better, and it starts with me. And I'm not a person who delegates a lot of things. I'm going to do it as well. So when I delegate, and I'm also going to do it, I'm a man of action. So I'm not going to talk about it, I'm going to be about it. And I want our members to do the same thing. And I want us to be great leaders. Not only that, but I want us to be great followers too. Because you cannot lead if you cannot follow. And so a lot of times everybody wants to be in the front, but nobody wants to pay the price to be in the back and push the front. So I need our members to understand no matter how big you are, no matter how small you are, you matter in Smooth Ashlar. So don't let titles or name recognition stop you from blessing somebody and being blessed. So if we continue to do that right there, I guarantee you 5 years from now, Smooth Ashlar will have a number of amount of members that we done had in the past, and God will bless us beyond compare. We ain't gonna have enough room to receive. And plus, monetarily wise, financially wise, I think that we can be a $1 million corporation as far as charity and nonprofit is concerned.
I was at a district meeting
Mm-hmm.
last month in District 1,
Mm-hmm.
and they asked who was the youngest person in the room. And I would want to say that the youngest person in the room was 40-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh man, that's crazy.
Yes.
How do we reach out to younger men and women to let them know that we are here? We're not your grandmom's Eastern Star.
Yes.
We're more than some white pantyhose.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this, and my deputy is on this part with me. It's called is our project Outside the Box, and one of the things that we're shooting for is to put lodges and Eastern Star chapters on our HBCU campuses. Right now, our vocal point is Savannah State and Payne College. So those are going to be our first two. That's going to be our groundbreaking as far as that, to kind of bridge that gap. If I can get that done within this year right here, the next move is the AU campus on Clark, Atlanta. So I'm trying to get the close that gap on our young people as far as bringing them in. Another thing too is building back up our youth department. In our bylaws before, it had that you couldn't become a Mason or East Star. I don't know in East Star, but I know in the Mason, you couldn't become a Mason until you turn 21. But we done scratched that in our Constitution bylaws coming up. Now you can become a Mason at 18 as long as you have a sponsor. Now, if you're in our youth department, say you was in our youth department since the age of 12 as a young man, and then you turn 18, then we're going to tell you, oh, no, you got to wait 3 more years before you become a Mason. That's not fair to him. He's been in our program since day one. So we want to make sure they had an opportunity. And also, I want our members to understand this. Let's get out the incidents of, oh, it's a secret. We can't tell you. Because all of a sudden, all they got to do is type it on the internet and they can find out anything they want about our organization. Mm-hmm. So go ahead and let them know that we're trying to take good men and make better men, take good women to make better women. And we try to broaden your leadership skills and your horizons and to learn to be good givers and to bless other people. And it's all about you. This is an organization of selflessness. All right. Not an organization of selfishness. So we want to be selfless when we want to be giver to others. So when you give to others, you get the blessing back. So to bridge that gap, we're going to get on these college campuses, hopefully, and hopefully the dean of students will allow us to come in, and we'll also be an example on how to quote unquote initiate or to bring people in the right way.
Here's one I have for you. I don't know about y'all, but the Eastern Star always have done their charities. What is the difference between what we've always done to now your ways and means documents? that you want us to do?
Good deeds.
Because I'm like, we always do our good deeds. What are you talking about?
Well, see, I know that y'all have already been leaders of doing this, sister. So y'all have been doing a great job. It's us as the brothers. We need to do a better job. Yeah, we do our thing, but we don't document it. You know how it's just like men going to the doctor. We don't tell you about. We don't like going to the doctor. We'll still do the work. The same thing here. I'm trying to hold our men more accountable now to documentize their work as far as what they do in the community. And I want to build a portfolio so when we go to the national, y'all already do it in Eastern Stars and all the other houses as far as the auxiliary. But when we go to the national, we want to show that our chapters, our lodges, our commanderies, our consistories are doing good work on the men's side. But when I talk about Smooth Action, I don't talk about just the men. I talk about us as a whole because me as the grandmaster, I'm over all of it. So it all falls under my watch. So I want to always put us both together as far as that. So the sisters, y'all already been doing it. I know I'm gonna go get a notebook from every auxiliary department and say, here's what we do in our organization. I just need to make sure the men's match it. So that's where we at as far as that's concerned.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for clearing that up.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So we got a workshop coming up in March.
Yes. Woo.
Let's talk about a workshop.
Yes, please. Let's do that.
All right. So we have a location, and I saw some hotel information come through.
Yes. I'm just putting it like this. Smooth Ass, I'm gonna tell you right now, Smooth Ass is about adjusting and pivoting. We're gonna pivot and adjust. No matter how bad it gets, we're gonna pivot and adjust. So that's what we had to do. It was gonna be at Clayton State, but we're gonna be at the Doubletree by Hilton Hotel on La Vista Road. All right. So for some of y'all mature Smooth Ass members, I don't want to say old heads or OG, but you know who you talking about. I'm talking about mature. We done been there before in a couple of gala events and a couple of events there right off La Vista. You can't miss it. Get off. You're either going to make a left to go across the bridge and it's going to be on the right. Or when you get off the other way, you're going to just make a right. You'll be right by the hotel. So we'll be there as far as that is concerned. Contract has been signed. Deposit has been paid. And we are good to go.
Very nice. So I heard some stuff about the workshop. And y'all know I'm competitive, and I heard there's a Game of Family Feud going on.
Yes.
I haven't been asked to participate. I don't know why, because y'all know I'm smart.
Yeah. There you go.
Anyway, so what can we expect from Family Feud? I'm kidding, by the way. I am smart.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. We really trying to get everybody to enjoy a workshop. I'm trying to get us to the point of quote unquote, partying with a purpose, having fun with a purpose. And this also gives us time to fellowship one another as far as different districts, names with the districts, who competing against who. And we got special guests competing too. The grand department heads and auxiliaries will have their own team as well. So we're going to be fighting for our charity as well against the district. So just want to let everybody know that we want to have a great time. And that's going to be on Friday night. We'll start that at 6 o'clock. We'll have that till 6 to 8:30. We are going to play, there'll be 4 games being had at that time. Then the semifinals and the finals will be at the Grand Lodge session that Thursday. Yeah. So you make it to the Final Four, you get to play for all the cash, So half of the proceeds will go to the district and the charity of their choice. And then the other half will go to the Smooth Ashley charity fund, which we'll be giving them money by doing 200 gift bags to the community of Columbus at our community service day that Saturday at Grand Lodge. So it's a party with a purpose. Now, don't forget for all those other people now, after that, we have our Cowboys and Cowgirls turtle party. So we're going to do that as well. So right after that, put your cowboy stuff on. I already have it on when you come to Family Feud. It doesn't matter. We're going to have a great time with that. And we got a combo deal with that. Now, if you just want to come to separate events, it's $10 a piece. But if you come to both of them, it's $15. And for those who know, 10 will always go to the charity for the charity event. The 5 will go to the turtles. But if you just come separately with just to the turtles party, it'll be 10 going to them. I think I covered that.
You did a good job.
Okay, thank you.
I think it's going to be amazing.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to workshop and all the workshop sessions.
Yes. Please come and learn something. There you go.
Well, before you go, is there anything else you'd like to say to the peoples?
I just want to say that I'm the type of person that believes that we can all do good work. We have to do this as a football coach, head coach. I believe in team first. There's no I in team, you know. Yeah, they say it's an I and win. We all are winning every day. We wake up in the morning and being blessed that God bless us for another day because somebody didn't wake up today. Mm-hmm. And so with that being said, I just want Smooth Ashlar to know that we're striving to be better. And we want to take all the negativity out. Can we do it? Yeah, negativity gonna always be there, but I want to strive for us to take the negativity out and do the work. Do the work and be the best that you can possibly be. And if we do that right there, God is gonna bless our organization and so forth. And the last thing I want to say is that this January, on the third Monday, we pay tribute to the man who paved the way for freedom, justice, and equality to make the world a better place for you and me. It's not another day, but a holiday for the very Dr. Martin Luther King. So please make sure you take some time to love somebody on Martin Luther King's birthday.
Remember, it's not a day off, it's a day of service.
Yes.
All right, Grandmaster. Yeah. Thank you. You did a good job.
Appreciate you.
I think the camera might like him.
I do my best.
Thank you for tuning in and stand by for all of the things that you did from across the state. Welcome back. I want to thank Brother Moore once again for stopping by and speaking with us. We hope you enjoyed that segment. Before we go, I do want to remind you that we have the midterm elections coming up in May. The dates for the midterm is May 19th. You must be registered to vote by April 20th. That is the drop dead deadline that you can register to vote in the May general election. Please rock the vote. Also, February is for lovers. Please send us a photo of you and your spouse. We would love to showcase you in our February newscast. Thank you.